Good morning, everybody. It's Tim Whittemore here again with Wednesday with the Whittemore Group, talking about some stuff today about, well, what's really been applicable to me, which has been moving slash PCSing slash all these other fun stuff. So what we're going to talk about today is the 10 things, the tips that you can know about actually going ahead and getting your next house all set up, ready for professional movers to go in. So number one on this list is purge your house of any useless items. What I really mean by that is things that maybe you've been hanging on for a while that you don't want to take to your next place. Things that you could just deposit in the garbage so that you don't have to worry about paying for extra stuff and things of that nature when moving forward. Now, other things to notice too is dispose of anything packers won't pack. Now, hazardous items, perishables, they're not going to pack your pantry most of the time. They're not going to pack your spices, things like that. You're going to have to know they're not taking your plants, guys. So make sure. As you can see, I've got my stuff pretty well packed up already, getting everything ready to move there. Make sure too, if especially for military packers, if they have any insects or anything that may have gotten into something, there's certain things that they won't take at all. So definitely take a look at everything and toss it if you can't take it. Inventory all your possessions. Actually go through and write everything down that you've packed up. That way you can see if you're missing a box or something when it comes over, so that you can put a claim through prior to them leaving and everything else like that after your stuff is dropped off. So make sure, especially those really valuable items like maybe jewelry, weapons, things that have a serial number on those, take pictures as well. I would also establish a no pack zone. So maybe like in the corner somewhere, like on top of the couch or in the kitchen, be like, hey, this is the stuff that you don't pack. Now, I would also say from experience, keep an eye on those, because next thing you know, somebody's going to be walking over there and they're going to be packing that stuff. So make sure to establish that. Maybe even make a little sign, put it up there. That might even work too. What I would do also is prepare essential boxes yourself prior to them going in there. That way that you know that you can kind of take a look at and be like, I know what's in this box. These are things that I absolutely need. Another good thing too, and maybe the movers will do it as well, is have a parts box. That's a huge thing. Like go through and have parts that that were from, say, your table that got broke down or anything like that. Go ahead and get that stuff taken care of as well. What I would also do too is, if your family's going to be around, make sure to kind of brief everybody of how the day's going to go. Usually how this works is they're going to have a day or two of packing and then a day of moving. If you guys are still staying in the house during this time and you're not somewhere else, make sure that you let the family know of what's going to happen and how it's going to happen, and if anything does go awry, that you'll know what to do. And number 7, prepare your appliances to be packed as well. So a lot of the professional packers, is for your washers and dryers, they're going to make sure, not so much your dryer, but your washer, to make sure it doesn't have any liquids or anything else that are in there, to make sure it's fully drained out. Make sure that there's no food left in your refrigerator if you're taking that. Also make sure that those are the items that you want to go. Say that you're selling your house and you're PCSing out, and in your contract it says that you're going to leave a refrigerator. Make sure that they don't pack that refrigerator, or talk to your real estate agent or lawyer or whomever that you're using to ensure that it's not in breach of contract, because you're going to end up having to pay for a brand new fridge for somebody else. Might as well have that for yourself, right? Also, pre-pack a lot of small items as well. Like I was talking about, those essential boxes with all your important papers. Make sure that you have pre-packed all those small items. So they could be a collection of, well, patches like I've had before. Some things that you want to keep together so you don't get lost. So that would be a great thing to do as well. As I mentioned before, for number 9, is take a ton of photos. Take a ton of photos of the condition that it's in, so that if they scrape something or damage your product, that you can have a legitimate claim to get that fixed, or at least get compensated for that stuff going on. Another big thing too, guys, is make sure that they don't pack essential things like say your home paperwork, your survey, your orders if you're in the military, a lot of things that you're going to need to get to your next place. Make sure that they're not going to pack those, because any important papers and stuff like that, if it's in doubt, keep it on you, hand carry it, and worry about the rest of that stuff later. All right, last part here, and this is kind of crucial, is be a thoughtful host. Make sure that you have waters and stuff set for those people that are packing up. You know, if you're definitely going to be hiring them, make sure that you're courteous and have stuff already pre-organized for them, and be there and available to help out. That makes a huge difference when you're getting everything packed up. And then, and in my experience, if you act professionally, they do as well, and everything gets done a lot quicker. All right, well, I hope this is some good information. I know that I've lived through some of these things with some of my past clients that may be seeing this. So make sure that you review those. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can leave a comment below, give us a private message, or whatever you need to do. All right, well, I hope this was useful. Again, if you know somebody that could use this information, make sure to like and share that with them. And we'll see you next week. Take care.